Hello everyone and welcome back to Dauntless. We're going to be hunting some new monsters today in this episode. We currently have, I believe, our first elemental monster, Charrogg. So let's just get right into it. Start ourselves up a private hunt. We're going to use the dual chain blades. Or we're going to attempt to use the dual chain blades. I've actually learned some new things about this game and I'll explain it when we get into the hunt. First things first, this game has very bad frame rate issues when being recorded. If you are easily prone to motion sickness or jerky frame rate, I recommend that you probably click off the video now. I've had my friends tell me that they watched it and they were very nearly sick because of the choppiness. So if that's you, possibly go now unless you really want to stay here just for me. That being said, I'm actually really pleased to see that we have some new terrain. Not overly different from the rest of the terrain that we've encountered, but it is different enough. So that's good. Also, this seems to be mostly flat terrain. Not near as there are far fewer heights of the ground here than there are on the other Shattered Isles that we've been. We'll have to hunt the monster down manually since we don't have our recruit's lantern anymore. Shouldn't be too difficult. This place doesn't seem that large. Of course, I don't know what our prey looks like. That certainly doesn't help. Oh well. There can't be that many places for it to hide. An exciting bit of information is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate comes out on the Switch in August. And I have plans to obtain a capture card between now and then, and hopefully when it comes out I'll be able to record it so that everyone can hunt proper in Monster Hunter proper, and there's our target. So that'll be something exciting to look forward to. Looks like a turtle. Dauntless isn't bad. It's just not what I'm accustomed to. And it will unfortunately never be Monster Hunter for me. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have since making the last episode I have unlocked. I don't know if I had it unlocked in the last episode, but I know that I have it unlocked now as I've unlocked war pikes. And I can say that it's not the worst weapon ever. It actually has a few ranged capabilities to it. But it's almost useless if you hunt on your own like I do. Because basically you have your left click attacks slowly build up the gauge for firing shots. Whereas your right clicks, which consume stamina, generate it very quickly. Okay, that's new. So your right clicks generate the gauge faster than the left clicks, but they cost a ton of stamina to perform. Holy cow. This being the way it is, the more gauge you store up, the stronger the shot that you can eventually accumulate. Jesus, how long are you gonna keep this up?
Listen up. This is important.
Oh, he's enraged. So yeah, you build up gauge and then you store it as a shot. That you can then charge up to fire, and if you mess up the charging, it affects the accuracy of the shot. But if you charge it up properly, it does a ton of damage, especially if you had a high gauge shot. Now, the disadvantage is that if you're hunting by yourself like this, the behemoth is unlikely to give you time to aim and fire. And the shots when you have a reasonably full gauge do a ridiculous amount of damage. Like I hit for 1,000 with a well-charged shot with a quill shot or pike. But it's so stamina intensive that you need allies to take the behemoth's attention. And to make those shots. And also, I don't think you can aim the shot after you started doing it. So if the behemoth isn't in front of you, well, you're out of luck. Ow. Which really sucks, because it's the only weapon with any kind of ranged capabilities, and it's really hard to use. Oh, it's going the other way this time. So yeah, if you're gonna hunt on your own, I don't recommend using war pipe. Another thing that I've learned about the game since playing last time is I've learned what that percentage is in the upper right-hand corner. That is the danger level. And it goes up over time. And it especially goes up whenever you're fighting a behemoth. Right now it's at 40%. And basically, it doesn't do anything unless it's at 100%. He is. Go blowing me up? Damn. Okay, so that demonstrated how you get the level to go down. Whenever a monster flees from battle, it goes down again. But while you're in combat, it goes up. And if it gets to 100%, the monster becomes stronger and you can no longer revive your allies, but you can still use the little shot that you use to get yourself back up. And you can bring it down from 100 by reviving your allies, for example. It's best basically to just never let it get to 100. But that is the danger level. I'm hoping the game never gets to a point to where I can't hunt on my own, because if it does, I'm probably just going to call it for Dauntless. I've hunted with other people previously for off-camera grinding that I didn't want to take absolutely forever. It was mostly just to unlock the Warpike, though. Oh, man. I could easily see it getting to the point to where danger level increases at such a rate that I can't keep up on my own. Trying to keep my distance with this one. A lot like a drill shot in terms of size, shape, and abilities. Woo, buddy, that thing is deadly. It says tail cut. While he's having a moment over there, I'm gonna heal up with this Aether Vent. I think we've damaged one of his heat vents. Is it safe to stand here now? Andy's down! Go us. Sorry about that long pause. I had to speak to someone. Oh, yeah, I probably should have muted myself for that cough. I'm learning. Give me. So we have enough to make a full set of armor should we desire, and we just leveled up to Slayer rank 7. Oh, there's no audio plays whenever you're at this limbo state between Ramsgate and the Quest. Can't decide whether or not we're going to make a weapon and upgrade it, or if we'll make the full set of armor. Just made Skarn armor, and it should serve us for a reasonable period of time. At the very least, I don't think it's fully upgraded. I could farm some Skarn either off or on camera. Can't say as of right now. Let's open this core up that we just got. Uncommon. Barbed Cell adds flat amount of wound damage on hit. Adds a flat amount of part damage on hit. Oh, the other thing that I noticed that I didn't fully understand what was happening.
They look happy. That's not nothing.
Another batch of new recruits.
The Warpike was the first weapon that I've noticed that does wound damage.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Good luck, Slayer.
Looks like our next quest is from Wills.
To me, Slayer. What can Wills do for you? Seeking work. Wills can assist.
Like Wills wants us to make a weapon. Let's take a look at what these Charrogg weapons look like. Not bad. That's okay. Those look pretty cool. Not bad. And that one looks okay too. We only have the quill shot hammer, so we'll make the Charrogg hammer. Which we cannot afford to upgrade because we have not enough Arcanite.
You really saw this through, my friend. Give those behemoths a taste of Austrian quality.
Talk to me.
What's the armor look like? It looks okay.
Go on, get slaying.
It would make me more resistant to the Charrogg's attacks, but that's not really that important to me. Best policy is to get hit as little as possible anyway, so typically only want resistance for situations where you know a big hit's coming and you can't avoid it. Oh wait, how many behemoths did that say? 3 or 5? 3. 3 neutral. Assuming that means not rogue. Well, we made the hammer, so technically our quill hammer does more damage, but this does plenty. And it does increased damage against amount of damage will be influenced by elemental weaknesses and strengths. So behemoths that are weak to fire, this will do extra damage, but if I were to bring it against the Charrogg itself, then I would do reduced. That's how elements usually work. Additionally, I know in Monster Hunter elements don't actually affect monsters.
Always
in
time
any
for
way.
you, Slayer.
In terms of element, they only do damage, but I think I've seen some people use elemental weapons in this that they've... I apologize for the dog barking. She's being horribly ignored by other people.
I really need to think about hiring some kind of assistant. I mean, keep these supplies more organized at least.
Good weather for hunting.
Okay, let's hope that takes care of that. So, yeah, let's just go after some behemoths. Apparently I can face almost anything that I faced before on this side. This place supports Quillstrots, Shrikes, and Charroggs, and it shows the monster elemental affinity. Well, go to Monstrous Verge and hunt. We're gonna avoid the Shrike because we've seen much of it. Well, let's hunt a Skarn. Forgetting to close the mic. One day I'll learn to remember to do these things. That moment is not right now. I will get at least one of the monsters that I need out of the way. Skarn should be good because you guys haven't seen me hunt any more than one of them. Or was it two? It might have been two. It was probably two. Not overly hard to fight, in all honesty. I like it. It's an entertaining monster to fight. Additionally, hammers are better suited against it because they break its armor more easily than any other weapon does. So we've picked a good weapon to bring to hunt. Oh, I was wondering where the little bit at the back end of this hammer would be, but I think it's the bit on the side. Yep, it sure is. I get the feeling they're working on when you do that animation, it actually affects the physical hammer, because it often doesn't. Like, your hammer will almost always eject the slot whenever you run out of shells, but when your hunter puts a new one on, it shows him putting a new one on, but it doesn't actually happen. So if I was using any other weapon except for a hammer right now, it would have taken me much longer to break any one part of his armor than this. So we've set the monster on fire. We've also knocked him out. I brought bladed weapons against the Skarn, and they were very ineffective. Okay, this means that he's about to do his spin to win, and that means we want to get as far away from him as possible. It's the only way to properly avoid this. Good news is, if you know when to go in, get a nice opening. Another thing that you can do is when he does that and his armor's on the ground, you can actually break it. One of the nice things that our Skarn armor gives us is every 100 seconds we gain immunity to I actually like the Skarns in Raid because it's a unique mechanic. He doesn't go absolutely ballistic like other monsters do. He hunkers him down and break him out of it. I don't know how high our danger level was just then, but it's brought down to 0 because we got him to run off. I really shouldn't have taken that potion just now. That cost me, that cost me a potion. And I kind of like to hold on to those for when I really need them. I would like it, I don't know if this is a thing, but I would like it if there was a way in, like, further into the game for you to gain more potions, because I know the hunts aren't supposed to last very long because you're supposed to do them with 4 people. But it's still nice to have more. Like, in Monster Hunter you get 10 normal potions, 10 mega potions at any one time, as well as many other different types of items that heal. Oh, he's back to hiding in the ground. Interesting. So yeah, I would like to see... I would like some more health, so that I can be a little bit riskier, because I like being stupid. One of the better things about me. I have been told by no one. Additionally, whenever the Skarn moves its armor, its parts are vulnerable. I really need to reload. Perfect time. Felt down, did you? I didn't even realize that I broke that off. Oh no. This is one situation. If you get too close to this, the only option you have is to try and repeatedly dodge out. Although I probably could have put up my shield. My stone shield can cut its tail off. soon, I think. Oh shoot, I went down. Be more careful, I was not even remotely paying attention to my health. Got so up in the moment. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. That was really dumb. Andy goes down. Like a sack of bricks. That's one monster slain with our Charrogg hammer. I got gold steadfast because there was no one else to get gold. Got 4 Skarn hide from that. That'll help us upgrade material, upgrade armor. At least I don't think I've fully upgraded my. I might have. I can't keep track of the stuff I don't do off camera. Wait, did I just say I can't keep track of the stuff I do off can't? No, I said I spoke correctly. Sometimes my brain says say these words, and then my mouth says actually output something completely wrong. So I have to try and catch myself and maintain my ability to. I apologize for always cracking my knuckles, but my hands get so tense and it's cold. I almost always get really into whatever game I'm playing. Right? If I try and hunt another monster, it's going to make this episode go on for a really long time, so we're going to call it right after I can upgrade our equipment.
Always sunny in Ramsgate, huh?
And got tons of armor arcanite. Wait, I can upgrade it again? Yes, please. I should have plenty of notes for this. This will keep us nice and healthy. And now we've got Skarn armor plus
Keep
3.
your eyes open.
How much armor does that actually give us? 228 resistance. Not bad. So I have a little bit left. Let's see if I can upgrade our Skarn.
How are those weapons treating you?
Oh, that's the sword I want to change. Well, I broke the game. Good to see I am still fully capable of doing that. Can the Skarn weapons be? Yep, they can be upgraded to plus 3. Interesting. Huh.
Behemoths beware Borman blades.
Might be doing 2 Skarn next episode, or can't decide
How
just
many
yet.
times do I need to say
But anyway,
this to
that's going to call it for this
Stop
episode.
creeping
If you
people out.
enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video. Have any advice for me for this game or in general, please leave a comment. And if you'd like to see more of what I put out, please do subscribe. I plan on hopefully putting a video out every day unless I can't manage to scrounge up some content. But with that, we'll call it for Dauntless, and I hope to see everyone in the next episode.